said that we have, last time we said that we have 4 different rulings for Nun al-Sakina or Tanween. And we said that the first one is Idhar Halqi. Idhar Halqi. What are the letters of Idhar Halqi? 6 letters. Hamzun Ha, Ayn Ha, Ghayn Kha. Okay. And what is the meaning of Idhar Halqi? Means that the Noon or Sakina or Tanween, it will be clear, pronounced. Okay. The second one is what? Idgham. What is Idgham? What is the meaning of Idgham?
Mixing
two letters together.
Yeah.
Okay, and as if that we are pronouncing the second letter as if it is double or mushaddad. Right? What are the letters of Idgham? Yarmalu. 6 letters. Like? Okay. 2 of them, we said they are Idgham without ghunna, which are?
Lam and Ra.
Lam and Ra. Yes, very nice. And the remaining 4 are?
Yanmu.
Yeah, Noon, Mim, Wa. They are Idgham with? Ghunna. What is the ghunna?
2 beats.
Yeah, the nasal sound. 3 beats or 4 beats?
2 beats.
2 beats, right? Okay. So, Iqlab is the third ruling for the Nun al-Sakina or Tanween. And the letter of it is?
Ba.
Ba. Okay, what is the meaning of Iqlab? What is the meaning of Iqlab?
Qalb. Qulub.
Yes, qalb, yes, yeah, that's right. So, whenever we have the Nun al-Sakina or Tanween followed by al-Ba, we like min ba. What do we do in this? Min ba.
Min ba'd.
So there is nasal sound, which is al-ghunna, and in the same time we separate between the lips, or we can touch the 2 lips. Okay? So both of them are okay. Min ba or min ba. Both of them are okay. Okay? Okay. This is iqlab. And the last one was ikhfa haqiqi. Ikhfa haqiqi. What is the meaning of ikhfa? Hiding. Okay. And what are the letters of al-ikhfa?
All the remaining ones.
The remaining letters, okay, which are not in 661, so it is 13. So the remaining letters are al-ikhfa. What is the ikhfa? What do we do in the ikhfa?
We do not. We make ghunna and
remove the ghunna and
we remove the ghunna, or we remove what?
We make ghunna. Noon. We remove noon and make ghunna.
Yes, we remove. Yeah, that's right. So we remove the noon or Nun al-Sakina or Tanween, and we make ghunna. Okay, that's it. Min juwa, min juwa, min juwa. Okay, for example. Okay, so this is the letters. This is ahkam and Nun al-Sakina or Tanween. Let's go to page 24, which is related to the Mim al-Sakina. Ahkam al-Mim al-Sakina. So we have Ahkam al-Mim al-Sakina. This one. Ahkam al-Mim al-Sakina, we have actually for Mim al-Sakina, we have 3 different rulings here. Commonly we use only the first and the third, but anyway, this notes, they put it like 3 different rulings for Ahkam al-Mim al-Sakina. What is al-Mim al-Sakina? In the first place, what is Mim al-Sakina? The rules of al-Mim al-Sakina. Mim al-Sakina is a meme with no haraka, or a meme with a sukoon. Meme with no haraka, or meme with the sukoon. You will find that in the Qur'an, in the Mus'haf, okay? In the Madani Mus'haf. I'm not sure about the Pakistani, okay? We'll check inshallah about it. But anyway, this is the resemblance of this meme in the Mus'haf in general. So whenever you found it bare like this, without nothing above it, okay? Then it would go with ikhfa, the 2 types of the ruling, which is related to al-ikhfa al-shafawi or idgham. I'm going to talk about them in detail. Okay? And if this mean there is sukoon above it, so we are going to go with the 3rd type of ruling. Okay? Idgham al-shafawi. Okay? So al-mim al-sakina means meme, and above it there is sukoon. Okay? And it has 2 different figures in the Mus'haf, meme without anything above it, and another meme with sukoon above it. The one without nothing, it is related to the first 2 rulings, which are ikhfa shafawi and idgham mutamathilain saghir. This is also like idgham, okay? But I'm going to tell what is the difference. And then izhar is related to al-mim الساكنة where there is the diacritical sign of سكون above it. Okay, let's go to الإخفاء الشفوي, the first ruling. الإخفاء الشفوي, it is very similar to الإقلاب or القلب that we have said before for النون الساكنة والتنوين. Now we are talking about what? ميم ساكنة. Okay, ميم ساكنة. So this mim sakina is different than nun sakina or tanween. They are totally different. But we found that al-ikhfa al-shafawi in mim sakina, it would equal to al-iqlab or al-qalb in nun sakina and tanween. Okay? They are the same. Actually, they are identical. Let's read it. Ikhfa means hide. So it is the hiding of the origination of mim by not letting the two lips come in complete contact. Okay? This is very similar to qalb, as we said. Letters of ikhfa shafawi is ba. The way of pronunciation, if the mim sakina is followed by a ba, the mim is pronounced in a way that the two lips do not come in complete contact. Ighunna with two beats is also done in this case. Okay? How we are going to do it? Let's have an example here, some examples here. فبشرهم بعذاب. فبشرهم بعذاب. Now you can practice two. فبشرهم. Close your lips. فبشرهم بعذاب. Do not make it very tight. Okay? فبشرهم بعذاب. Or separate between the lips. فبشرهم بعذاب. فبشرهم بعذاب. يعلم بأن. يعلم بأن. ربهم بذنبهم. ربهم بذنبهم. What is the uniqueness of this example?
Two.
Yes. We have
Nun sakina also followed by ba.
That's right. Look here. Actually, our ruling is mim sakina. Look, this is the mim. We're talking about this one. This is mim sakina followed by what?
Ba.
Ba. Okay. In this case, we are going to make ikhfa shafawi. Here also mim sakina followed by al-ba. Here, mim sakina followed by al-ba. Here, in this example, it's very nice that mim sakina followed by ba, and inside this word, which is bidhanbihim, we found what here? Nun sakina followed by ba, which is the ruling of al-iqlab. And in nun sakina wa tanween, we call this what? Iqlab or qalb. Okay? They are, if you look to them, you will find that they are identical. Okay, رَبُّهُمْ بِذَنْبِهِمْ. I did the same for the two cases. رَبُّهُمْ بِذَنْبِهِمْ. And the ghunna, of course, here and here. رَبُّهُمْ بِذَنْبِهِمْ. Okay, is it clear? This part is very important, which is al-qalb. Many people, they are getting confused in it. If, alhamdulillah, you master it well, now I think that whenever that you find nun sakina or tanween or mim sakina followed by ba, then it should be whether it is ikhfa shafawi in case of the mim sakina or it will be qalb in nun sakina or tanween. Okay? How we do it as we done it now. Nasal sound, two beats, and you make the lips whether they are contacted or not contacted. Clear? Very easy, straightforward. Yeah.
Professor, in the second part of this bizanbihim, we have at the same time we have nun sakina, iqlab, and ikhfa for meme. We have at the same time.
Where is ikhfa for meme?
I mean, there is a meme without any haraka.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is if we say
so
that
this is also noon and meme together.
No, this noon. If we said that, we said that before. If the noon is above it, there is meme like this. This means that this noon will not be noon anymore. It will be meme.
But
so this meme sakina is followed by that, which is the same as here, which is the same as here, which is the same as here.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So for example, if there is no meme, what would be the difference?
There is no meme here or here.
In the second part.
This one?
Yes.
No, this meme would put it. I mean that the people that is putting
just to make it easy.
Yes, to let you know that here this is a clap.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
But
Yeah,
before, in the Mus'haf, there is nothing like this. We do not put something like this.
Okay.
I mean that in the old version, the time of the companions and so on, nothing like this are being put. This is for you and me to understand how to pronounce.
And the same meme should have been there in the previous two words as well. On
what?
on ba. No.
No.
This is meme second.
This is meme second. This one and this one, they are meme second. This one also meme second, but here, I mean, this is another double example actually. We found noon sakina followed by that.
So for example, Professor, if there is mim ba'd, so in here, over noon, there should be meme.
Yes.
Right? And
That's
usually it is there in Musaf Madina.
Yeah, that's right, always. Okay, clear? Okay, what is the second ruling? We said the first one is fashawi. The second one is what? Do not look to the... Yes, idgham, which is idgham mutamatthilin saghir. Okay, let's go to the second. What is the harf of idgham mutamatthilin saghir? Did I say it or not? Okay. So let's go to this one, which is idgham mutamatthilin saghir. Mutamatthilin. Idgham mutamatthilin saghir means that to mix or to put on one thing, this is one, I think, one thing into another. It is the mixing or entering of a sakin letter meme into a mutaharrik letter meme. Follow me. So if we have meme sakina followed by meme mutaharrik, meme sakina like and meme mutaharrika like ma, mi. Okay. So in this case, if we found the meme sakina followed by meme mutaharrika, then we're going to make this idgham. We're going to mix the two together. So we're going to make it as mim mushaddada. Okay? This one is very, very easy actually. Letters of idgham, the letter of this ruling is mim. Okay? And the way of pronunciation, if a mim sakina is followed by mim, the second mim is pronounced with gunna with 2 beats. Let's have the example. It's very easy, this one. وآمنهم من خوف. وآمنهم من خوف. The second example, ورائهم محيط. ورائهم محيط. And the third one, أنهم مبعوثون. أنهم مبعوثون. Okay, this is very easy and very simple like this. It's not a problem. Look here, in Mus'haf al-Madina we found the meme. Is there something above it?
No.
No. Here, nothing. Here, nothing. Okay, as we said in the beginning, we said that إخفاء الشفوي and إدغام, you will find meme معرّة, bare, without nothing. Okay, and the example here in the ربهم يعلم, meme here, did the same. Okay, nothing above it. Also for idgham mutamathilin saghir, same, only meme without nothing above it. The third one, which is izhar shafawi, we call it izhar shafawi. Okay, the third ruling, which is izhar shafawi. What we expect from this, all the remaining letters will be izhar shafawi. What is the izhar shafawi? It is clear. Yes, it is. The meme will be meme without nothing. Even here, without reading this, it is easy. That if the meme is followed by any letter except meme and ba, then we should pronounce the meme easily. Like صلاتهم ساهون. هم عن. هم يراءون. ألم يجعل. Look here, meme is clear. Okay, nothing with this. Anything with the meme. This is ahkam al-mim as-sakina, which is very easy and straightforward. We have 3 rulings for mim as-sakina. The first one is ikhfa, which is the letter is mim or ba? Ba. And the second idgham. The letter is mim. And the third one is and the letter is all the letters except. You can look to this kind of illustration or diagram that it will make it easy for you. Meme, above it there is sukun, we call it izhar shafawi. Example of it, hum fihi, like this, hum fihi. Take care of meme followed by fa. Take care of it. Because this is ikhfa, this is what is izhar. But actually, because al-fa is very close to the meme articulation point, so many people can do it like ikhfa. فيه. It's very easy to make it ikhfa. فيه. Like this. But actually, this is not right. We should say هم فيه. هم فيه. Okay. And here the two other rulings are إدغام متماثلين صغير and إخفاء شفوي. إدغام متماثلين صغير is the meme, like إنهم مبعوثون. إنهم مبعوثون. Here it is عليهم بمصير. عليهم بمصير. This is the meme which is ساكنة but معرّة. Any questions in this? Any questions in this? Okay. Let's go inshallah to the most important part, which is another important part, which is al-mad. Al-mad engine, which is prolongation. Prolongation. Okay. Anything is difficult for you? It's easy and straightforward. Yeah?
There is no ikhlas.
No, no ikhlas. It is, we call it إخفاء شفوي. So the قلب النون الساكنة التنوين is إخفاء شفوي الميم الساكنة. Al-mad, conventionally, it means, it may be defined as to make the mad letters longer under some conditions. We have some conditions where there are some specific letters that should be prolonged. These letters, I mentioned about them before, which are 3 letters, which are, do you remember it? Do you remember without looking here?
Alif and ya and waw.
Yes, alif, waw and ya. We call it حروف مادية. Okay, we call it حروف مادية. So these 3 letters, whenever they are in one word and followed by specific or under certain condition, which is followed by hamz or sukun, in this case we are going to prolong it. Okay. First of all, let's go to the huruf which is having these kind of conditions. The way of pronunciation, al-mad can be prolonged from 2 to 6 beats depending upon its kind. So it is based on the kind we are going to prolong it. 2, 4, 6, sometimes 5, we're going to see now. Let's go to the letters to have mad. We have 2 different set of letters. The first one, we call it huruf maddiyya, which is the common one, which is alif, waw, and ya. Okay? Alif, waw, and ya. But in order to prolong it, the alif, the first one, which is the alif sakina, preceded by fatha. The alif should be preceded by fatha. Okay? In order to make it or to prolong it, like بحجارة. بحجارة. This is the alif, which is mad, and preceded by jeen. Jeen is what? مفتوح. There's fatha. So we should make mad here. بحجارة. Okay. And the same for al-waw. If al-waw in the word and preceded by harf which is madmum, then we should make mad. So ju'a. And the same if al-ya in the word and preceded by maksur. Okay? Can you now, since the Arabic language, because the Arabic actually, the Arabs, they put these rulings for non-Arabs, it seems to be difficult. But actually, whenever you look to it from the Arabic tongue point of view, it's the easiest way for you to pronounce letters. Okay? So this is why you will find some similarity, something that you can imagine it and easy to say it. So alif preceded by fatha, waw preceded by dhamma, ya preceded by kasra. They are similar. We found in other cases, there are 2 types or set of letters. We call it huruf al-lin. Huruf al-lin. Huruf al-lin, actually they are ya and waw. Ya and waw. Okay? We found what? Whenever we have al-ya, which is sakina, and preceded by fatha. Okay? Ya preceded by fatha. We found it's easy for us to pronounce. Look like Quraysh. قريش.
قريش.
What is the point? Ra is